On IMDb, Irish Matt 1 says, Jingle All The Way is so much nostalgia. It may be difficult to understand, but this movie to me is Christmas. It is as warm as an open fire or a hug from a loved one. Although this movie is very cheesy and will never be considered a cinema classic, it truly holds a place in my heart. It brings me back to when I was a small boy and all the great Christmas memories I had. If you want a great family movie that will make you smile, I would highly recommend watching this. I know Christmas movies are generally bad, but this one hits close to home, and it is one of my favorites. I look forward to this movie every year. Disclaimer, there is some comical violence in the movie. It was the 90s. 10 stars.
Robbie, usually you pick reviews of movies. Like, if it's a movie you didn't like, you'll pick a positive review. And if it's a movie you did like, you pick a negative one.
Yeah.
This makes me think you didn't like this movie.
Oh, does it? Does that make you think that way?
Robbie.
Hello, and welcome to the Royds Review Podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
And we are joined with a very special guest, very funny comedian. Pat Dunn is on the program. Hi, Pat.
Hey, bud. Thanks for having me. Appreciate you boys.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Our pleasure. And we are here to talk about the cinematic classic, as Andy believes, Jingle All The Way.
Oh, great. Excellent movie.
As part of the Jingle All The Way-averse. There is a sequel to this.
Doesn't sound like Pat liked it either.
It was my first watch.
Same.
Hey, man, I really wanted to be on the podcast, so.
You could have just asked.
I saw this in theaters.
Wow. Throwback Robbie.
As a little boy, I saw it in theaters, and I remember walking out of the theater at 7 or 8 years old, and my father going, "That was one of the worst movies I've ever seen."
Wow.
Smart man. I watched it for my first time now in my late 30s, and it was a tough one. Not my favorite Arnold movie or Christmas movie.
Or Sinbad movie, or Phil Hartman movie, or Rita Wilson movie, or Christmas movie, or 90s movie, or movie from 1996.
Or a movie starring the giant Big Show, Paul White.
That is true.
Yeah.
A lot of insane cameos in this movie. First off,
Jim Belushi.
Jim Belushi.
Yeah.
The tidier person. He was Mickey on Seinfeld. He's in a bunch of stuff. I don't know his real name though.
Yep. Did you see who the other little person was?
Is that Vern Troyer?
It was Vern Troyer.
Yeah. Rip City.
Yep.
Oh, and Martin Mull. God, Martin Mull.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Yep. This is my first time watching this movie, and I had a good time.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I was surprisingly entertained by this. I like this better than the Santa Claus.
That's insane.
That's a insane take right there.
Well,
that is an
here
L.
I am.
Andy with a common Andy L, as the internet would say.
That's rude. As I would say. I would say that that's rude.
Well, now that you know I'm being a rude dude. Andy, how you doing?
Rude dude. I'm all right. I'm good. How are you, Robbie?
I'm really good. And Pat, I think I asked you, but let's ask you just so we don't let you feel left out. How are you again?
I'm a good dude in a good mood.
That's
I
good.
like it. I like it.
Shows.
He knows the rhyming scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good on the rhyming.
Hey Pat, can we ask you a few questions so our audience can get to know you?
I'll allow it.
Very good. Since it's the Christmas season, what's the best Christmas gift you've ever received?
When I was a kid, I got some moon shoes, and I was a happy dude.
1, what are moon shoes? And 2, were you a baby goat?
1, it was like a trampoline for your feet. I think that was the marketing thing. They did not work, but they were cool.
Okay.
And 2, yeah, baby goat.
Nice.
Yeah, down south.
I don't understand.
Goats have gigantic balls. but small
Oh, okay.
penises, yeah.
But even baby goats?
Especially the babies.
Oh, okay.
Weird.
Interesting.
Babies, a baby goat is born with gigantic testicles, and as it grows older, the testicles shrink.
I've learned from going to the old Bethpage Restoration Village that almost all animals have giant balls. You ever see the pigs and the sheep there?
I have. Those are something.
They have fucking basketballs.
Like
So-
like Randy on that South Park episode. Like,
Where are
Yeah.
your balls?
I know, smoking in front of a cop. Listen, if they don't fit in your mouth, what's the point, right?
Okay.
there we go.
All right. What would you say your favorite musicians, bands, musician like a solo artist, top 3 favorite, one of those.
Top 3. I have bad taste in music, so I'm gonna put that up front. I love Glenn Danzig of the Misfits and Danzig.
Mother.
There we go.
Yeah.
My other guy would be Henry Rollins of Black Flag and Rollins Band.
Okay.
Also an actor. He's in a bunch of stuff. He's in
Yeah.
Jack Frost, a Christmas movie with Michael Keaton.
Yes, where the father dies and becomes a snowman.
That is
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I saw that in theaters too.
I've never seen that. Is that better or worse than
It's
Jingle All The Way?
awful.
Okay.
All right.
Number 3, I'll go with Chris Cornell.
Okay.
Okay. Very cool. I don't think that is bad taste in music.
Cornell saves it. He rounds out the list.
I like Danzig.
Oh,
I'm not guilty. I don't have like a guilty pleasure thing about it. I just like it.
here we go. It's one of the bands like you get into as a teenager and you stick
Yes.
with them for no reason.
That's exactly when I got into them.
There we go. Yeah, I got into
Yeah.
them at 16. I'm 36. I just saw him like 2 months ago.
Nice. How's he holding up? Like, how's his voice?
Oh, dude. His voice was 10 out of 10,
Really?
but the last few times I've seen him, not good.
Hmm.
No, I don't know what he did, but sounds really good.
Good.
Cool.
Good. I think he has a unique voice, and I like it.
I agree.
Hey Pat, real tree or fake tree, and why?
As a kid, real tree. Seems cool. Smells nice. Gives you a little tingle as a child. As an adult, fake tree. Don't want to go out and buy one. Don't want to put it in the stand. Let me just put it together in 10 minutes, and there you go.
That's fair. A Lego
Right.
tree.
I agree with the fake tree. I'm not a fan of the real one.
Not a fan. The cat gets in there. It's a whole issue.
It's just too much work.
Just 2 more men joining the war on Christmas.
Who would you say your top 3 favorite comedians are?
Ooh, top 3. Norm Macdonald, number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, go David Tell. Number 3, I am fond of Robert Schimmel. Older comedian. He is deceased, no longer with us.
Pat saw both of our faces, and neither of us wanted to just say, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. All right, 3, Dane Cook.
I mean, the name sounds familiar, but I can't put a face to it. I might not even know who they are. So,
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Well, all right, I've ruined the episode, but thank you for having me on.
I think you're all right.
You're cool. You're cool.
Tried to be that guy. Jesus. His early stuff, I think, is the best, but later. Okay, all right.
The early stuff from 1941. When he was really using the flapping dicky. People really liked it.
Nice.
Hey, would you rather be a registered sex offender or in prison for the rest of your life?
Oh, Lord. I'll try something new. So I will go with prison.
Very good.
It is tough
What an
out here.
incredible answer. What do you think is the sexiest Pokemon and why?
What is that one's name? It's the like New Orleans one that has the mask on it. Long hair.
I know which one he's talking about, and I'm not going to say it after he described it as the New Orleans one.
Uh-oh. All right, well,
The one that's a little iffy.
well, thanks for having me on.
Is it the one that they
I want to say Jinx, but
yeah,
I'm not.
there we go.
Yes.
That's the one that they had to actually change the coloring of because they were
Really?
like, this is a blackface minstrel.
Yes, they did that with Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball, because he's just straight up racist. A racist caricature. They made him blue.
And Jinx is now purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna get fired for my job on Monday, but thanks for having me on.
Hey, Andy,
Yes.
a question for you.
Okay.
What year did this movie come out?
I believe it was 1996, the year of our Megazord.
That is correct, because movies like Uncle Sam came out. The tagline is, I want you dead. Must be a military recruitment film.
Very good. Previous episode, Independence Day, came out.
Independence Slay.
Boo.
Boo.
No, you know what? Fuck both of you.
But sleigh is spelled like S-L-E-I-G-H for the holiday season.
Hey, you saved it.
Christmas.
There we go. Christmas. Pat Dunn saves Christmas. Straight to VHS.
That's the sequel to Kiss Save Santa Claus. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm a lot more underwhelmed this time. The movie Train Spotting. Oh, there's a train. Oh, there's a train. It's like, yes, we're at Grand Central Station.
Previous episode, Jack. Check that out.
Previous episode, Mehoff. Get it?
Very good. Very good. You know when there was a substitute in like high school and you had to like write your name for attendance?
Mhm.
We always used to write, like there'd be one Jack Mehoff or like
Bend over.
a bend over. But then we do like clean ones.
Yeah, like Slut McMichael.
Not so much.
Okay.
We'd do one like Patty O Furniture.
Nice.
No.
And, I did like Sue Baru. Or what was another clean one? Mike Hunt? No, it's not
Very
clean.
clean. Very good.
Sue Puh. Like a soup.
Yeah, we get
Very
it.
good.
But you could have just said Super.
Oh, like a Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Oh, Andy, a movie about what parents hope you never see again. Daylight.
Very good, Robbie. Very good. More slander. I'll see you in court. Lawyer
Hey,
up, brother.
It's only slander if it's not true.
Again, you're a very rude dude.
And there are parents who hope you never see the light of day again. Like me, I'm a dog parent, so
No,
I
it's-
count.
It's my parents.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they
Oh,
really,
no.
really hate me.
A movie about the act I pay women for. Twister. Oh, you think that's dumb? I have a really dumb one coming up.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited.
A movie called The Glimmer Man. This must be about the guy in the first level of Spyro 2.
Fuck you. Oh, man.
Matt, you ever play the Spyro games?
I've definitely played the first one. I don't know if I played the second or any other sequel.
Yeah, Glimmer it's got the kangaroo mouse kind of people,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
with
then,
those lizards too.
Yep, and you got to
Yeah.
go back to the level once you learn how to climb a ladder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That level is called Glimmer.
Yep.
Previous episode, Scream.
Oh, check that out. It was a big year for movies.
It was.
But around the time we're recording this is like right before a break. So, the last day before break, you don't really do curriculum. I'm a teacher, by the way.
Okay.
So, I put on Space Jam, but like the old Space Jam. And they were like, "Where's LeBron James?" I was like, "Don't worry about it. It's Michael Jordan. It's just keep watching." But like, it just makes me, I don't know if sad's the word, but it's like their attention span is just fucked from like instant gratification from the internet and stuff. You know, like you can just YouTube whatever you want. You know, and like whenever there's not a cartoon on screen, they're just like, "This movie's boring. This movie sucks." I'm like, guys, just you got to know what's going on. They're like, "We don't fucking care.
We hate Don Cheadle."
But as soon as fucking Bugs Bunny shows up, they're like,
Andy, you sound like a boomer.
"Yeah, I know."
Get off my Space Jam lawn.
Not my Space Jam.
Back when movies had good soundtracks, man. Back in my day, that Space Jam CD was something else.
Yeah, fucking I wanna fly like an eagle.
There you go. And
Yeah,
other
welcome
hits.
to the Space Jam. It's your jam. It's your jam in the Space Jam.
Wait, was Fly Like an Eagle on that?
Yeah, but it was a cover. It was like an
Yeah,
R&B cover.
R. Kelly. And
Oh, no, an all-around good guy.
Yeah.
good guy. Bad rep.
Oh, guys, a movie about what I'm gonna get from my boyfriend later. Part 8.
You're on fire, Robbie.
I didn't even have that one written down.
Wow.
That's how good I am.
Yep. Spy hard. That's what Robbie does in the girls' locker room.
Very good. Very, very good.
All right. That's all I got.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, fuck. Never mind. I blew that one
You didn't even say it. How do you blow it if you didn't say it?
because I've totally forgotten the name of the reference I'm trying to make.
You hate to see it happen.
Yeah. What was that show with Raven Simone?
That's so Raven.
Thank you. They had a prequel movie to That's So Raven starring Burt Reynolds. It's just called Raven.
I thought you were gonna say That's So Reynolds.
Nope, it's a movie just called Raven.
I thought you were going, that's so Bert. That's so Bert.
That's so Bert.
It's actually Burt Reynolds and Ernie.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear what metal albums came out in 1996?
Hell yeah.
All right. Some hard rock heavy metal. We got Evil Empire, Rage Against the Machine. Anemia from Tool. Marilyn Manson with the Jesus Christ Superstar.
Jesus Christ, Superstar.
It was
That's
a
the
musical number. It did not do well, and then Marilyn Manson became a shock jock rock and roll fella. And then
That's a
we
nice
had
way to word it.
Great Southern Trendkill by Pantera.
Oh, that's the last one, right?
Second to last one. The last one was Reinventing the Steel, but at that
Reinventing the Steel, yeah.
point they were not on good terms.
Yes.
And finally, October Rust by Typo Negative.
Oh, Peter Steele and his giant hog.
Damn right, brother. My cousin, who is a straight man, may or may not have the Peter Steele Playgirl magazine.
Interesting.
for reasons unknown.
I've seen it.
Big fan. Yeah, I've seen it too.
I've not seen it.
I mean, I understand why he has some big fans.
Holy God. 6'10"
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, he was a huge man.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
massive fella.
And now he's fucking dead because
Now
all the
he's
blood
fucking
rushed
dead.
to his penis.
Yeah,
Yep.
he got a boner and he dropped dead.
So that was before Blue Chew was a thing.
Yeah.
Back when you had to maintain an erection yourself, you put yourself in harm's way.
I believe 1996 is when the X Factor came out from Iron Maiden with the first album with singer Blaze Bayley, everyone's favorite.
Nice.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Yikes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's really weird that they were like, who do we replace? You know, one of the most acclaimed, greatest singers with the incredible range and vibrato, Bruce Dickinson. Who do we get to replace that guy?
Moose Dickinson.
Just a fucking.
That's who you get. But like, they would have this dude, Blaze Bayley, come out, whose register he's like a baritone.
His register is cash.
Very good.
Okay, all
but
right.
like filling in for Bruce, and like live, they're playing all their songs like in the same keys. And he was even asking like, "Hey, can we like transpose this to like a lower key so I'm not blowing out my O-ring every time I sing?" And they're like, "Nah, dude, fucking get good."
Get
So
good.
they're like playing. If you Google Blaze Bayley, any Bruce Dickinson Iron Maiden song, and just watch a man coughing up blood as he's just like his internal organs are shooting out of his mouth. It's like, you can't do that, guys. Those songs are impossible to sing unless you're Bruce Dickinson and you got this fucking guy you found on the street. It's I feel bad for the guy. Like, he sucks, but it's not his fault. Yeah.
It's the schooling system that really got him.
That's what it is. Education in America.
Yeah, Blaze Bayley went to public school here on Long Island. Okay. It all checks out. It all checks out.
Hey, you know what else happened in music in 1996?
What's that?
Watch out, kids. Gary Glitter's going on tour with The Who.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Jesus Christ.
They did. That's true. They performed Quadrophenia together.
Wow.
It's an odd pairing.
Two child pornographers.
Damn it, beat me to it.
Gary Glitter is much worse than a child pornographer.
Incredibly worse.
I thought that's all he did. All he did was he had a bunch of child porn.
No,
Gary Glitter, no.
Yeah.
Oh, he did more.
I think there's
Gary Glitter spent time in
misconduct.
prison in Vietnam.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
dude, yeah. He moved to Vietnam to pursue his dream of not music.
Yeah. Yikes.
Oh,
Gary
Yikes.
Glitter's a special type of Vietnam vet.
Not that child pornography is like good. No,
No,
that's not
no.
what we're saying. Obviously. Just want to clear that up.
No, but Gary Glitter did a lot more.
Yes.
A lot more.
Wow, is he still alive?
He is still alive. I
Yeah.
just gave it a Google.
Thanks.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Hey.
Da-na-na-na.
All right, jingle all the way though.
A jingle all the
Way.
Very good. Excellent.
So we're starting Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sinbad, Phil Hartman, and Rita Wilson. I really like the opening credits. They're tacky as fuck, but they are fun. With the fake movie going on and the like
Yes.
gold and red, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Phil Hartman, Turbo Man. I liked that a lot.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
No, I was wondering. It's a movie. There's one scene later where you see like movie theater outline. Is it just a movie, or is it like Power Rangers, where there was a TV show, there was a movie, there's all
Pretty
this other
sure.
stuff.
It's like Power Rangers is like a show, and then
There's a comic book in there.
Yeah, the show is really just to sell the toys. You know, kind of like everything in the 80s and 90s
Got it.
that we know and love. Really just a big old commercial.
Well, it's Turbo time.
It is Turbo Time, that's true.
This is a very 90s Christmas movie because this kid, Jamie, hates his dad. Just like last
Yep.
week.
Yep. This has the same setup as every 90s family movie. It's just like, Dad's always working.
Yeah.
He's going to learn today. And then he does.
He's working at the Christmas party, which is one thing, but he's acting like people are calling him on December 23rd, making orders at like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be happening.
What is he selling? Mattresses?
It sounds like it.
Yeah, it was mattresses.
Well, when people are ordering like 40 mattresses, he's like, 40, done. It's done.
Yeah. Well, I think he's not, I don't think it's like a person. I think it's like he's a warehouse. You know, he's
Yeah.
selling to retail stores.
Yeah, that
So
makes
he's
sense.
the wholesaler. But then again, if he's the wholesaler, then he's definitely not getting these phone calls during the holiday party.
You're my number one customer.
The number one customer.
Also, Pat, I have a question to ask you.
Yes.
Do you think people are losers who go to their company holiday party without getting paid?
Is there like an open bar or something?
Sure.
Oh, then no. I'll go for the open bar.
See, Robbie?
I disagree. I got to disagree.
If there's free food or an open
No.
bar,
I would rather
Hell yeah.
have a sandwich and play my guitar then go sit with coworkers.
That was an early Beatles song, I think.
Yes.
I have my while my sandwich gently weeps.
This kid's room is fucking sick.
Yeah, pretty cool room. Gotta say.
Yeah. Makes me think. Maybe give your dad a break. He's earning all this bread, so you can have this sick room. Maybe let him work a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
you got posters everywhere. You got a comic book, and you got a little coloring book. What more could a kid need?
Yeah, he had fucking a giant Captain America on his wall, and he had Fantastic Four sheets. It's the coolest kid around.
I mean, his whole room was like Marvel.
Yeah. Sick.
Which makes sense that this is on Disney Plus.
That's true.
I also bought this on Blu-ray.
Jeez.
I didn't think to maybe look at one of the 8 streaming services I pay for. I'm like, yeah, let me get this on Blu-ray so I really get the Jingle All The Way experience.
Were there any special features?
No.
Oh my god.
Howard, who is Arnold Schwarzenegger, Howard Langston. Because when I think of a Howard Langston, I think of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Howie.
Yeah. He races to his son's. He keeps going to karate class, but it's clearly more than just a class.
Yeah, it's like a demonstration or something.
Yeah, it's like a moving up ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they change belt color in here.
Yeah.
And it's happened numerous times. He says it at one point.
Yes,
yeah,
he
like,
does.
I was there for yellow. He's like, yeah, but you missed green.
Yeah.
What about purple?
You missed mauve, Dad.
Oh no. Oh man. I really like that all the women just want to fuck Phil Hartman at this point.
I love that Phil Hartman is a MILF hunter in this movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
These cookies. Oh.
Yeah, and all the ladies are like, oh my god.
Phil
Hartman
is easily the best part of this movie.
Oh, 100%.
Phil Hartman,
He delivers every line at 150%.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's incredible.
The best.
When he goes to pick up he's like, I have to go in the morning, and the wife is like, why? It's Christmas Eve. Why? He's like, I left the DOLL. And I'm like, does this kid not know how to spell doll?
The kid is also 9 years old in the movie.
Yeah, you got to get that kid an IEP.
Andy, this is 1996. Your IEP was getting kicked in the ass.
Yeah.
In
the ASS.
I don't know if Hooked on Phonics was that big back then. Maybe we should cut this kid a BRAK. Spells break.
When Arnold is caught in traffic, he pulls the same move I do on the Belt Parkway. And then a cab, because this cop is a fucking dick for no reason.
Yeah.
Real bootlicker.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, say the alphabet. He's like, A, B. He's like, no, backwards. He's like, oh, this cop is a real son of a bitch.
This cop puts broccoli on pizza.
Actually, that sounds good.
I like broccoli on my pizza.
In the early 2000s, I think it was on E-Bombs World. It was like an Arnold soundboard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
So
punch it through your head.
Not seeing this movie, I like, oh, it's okay. That's where this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put the cookies down.
Yeah.
No. Well, I knew that wasn't in Predator. Well.
Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it. This movie made me laugh genuinely several times.
Jesus.
That's good for you.
When he says, put the cookie down now, that's funny. That's very funny. Okay? I'm telling you.
I see that. Yeah. Howard tells Liz he got a speeding ticket, but that's not what he would have gotten a speeding ticket for. I'm sorry. That's not what he would have gotten a ticket for.
Mm-hmm.
He would have gotten a reckless driving ticket or something.
That's true.
And that's worse. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's much worse.
That's like points on your license.
Yeah.
You get enough of those, you're hanging out with Gary Glitter for a weekend in the old
In the
pokey right there in the old
Slammer.
slammer.
I don't think you just get put in with the violent sex criminals.
Hey, when you're the manufacturer of mattress company, they're gonna make an example out of you.
Yeah. Oh God, the My Pillow guy better watch out.
Didn't that guy smoke crack?
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
You could be mayor of Toronto. That was a Rob Ford joke.
Rob Ford.
15 years late.
Very good. Rest in peace. Gone too soon.
Yeah, I wonder if he brought it on himself. He had cancer. That's actually, I shouldn't say that.
Oh, I thought he
No.
Well, thank God his wife didn't murder him and then herself.
Yeah, I thank God he didn't drown like Holt, the Australian Prime Minister.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, everybody.
Who could forget him?
Thank you. Turns out Liz told Howard to pick up this Turbo Man action figure weeks ago. Why didn't she do it?
It's a good question. It's not. It's not established if she's working or what is she doing in the day. And they had multiple cars in the driveway. You got a car, you can go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, women be shopping.
Very good.
As Ted, why would you make moves on the wife of a man who's built like a mountain?
Because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Like, why is it like a lot of people are just fucking with Arnold? I would never. This man is gigantic.
The only person that makes sense is the Big Show later on.
Yeah. That's true.
That's literally the only man in this movie who I'm like, yeah, you could go toe to toe with him probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, Sinbad is actually taller than Arnold.
Yeah, Arnold's like, I was gonna say he's not that tall, but he's like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, he's like 6'2",
yeah.
but he's gigantic. So I guess in my head, I'm like, oh, he's like, I don't know, 7'8".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, haven't you ever seen the picture of him with, what is it, Wilt Chamberlain and Andre the Giant?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
And they're carrying him like a child.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I've not seen that, but I mean, those guys are easy 7-footers. So
Yeah, exactly. Phil Hartman, again, he's chewing all the scenery. Might want to put a chain on those tires.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything he says, his mouth is moving in every which direction while he talks. He's having like you said before, he's having an orgasm while he eats these cookies.
He's adopted a reindeer.
Yes. Yeah, he just shows up.
And he's walking it like a dog.
And I love that the kid loves his dad.
I love my dad so much. I'm going to name this stinky reindeer after him.
Yeah.
The only time I laughed in the movie, a legitimate laugh, there's a scene when Arnold calls home and Phil Hartman answers. I'm just going to say by their real name, Howard. Howard calls
Ted.
And no, Howard calls it. He gets the kid, Jamie. And Jamie said, oh, mom's next door petting Ted. Oh, I laughed.
Yeah.
LOL'd. Jake, I LOL'd so hard.
It was good. It was good stuff. Also, the other thing that got me was, and I know we didn't quite get there yet. The thing with the bomb.
Yeah.
We're like, he's like, this is a bomb, and he places it down. They get away, and then it actually explodes. Like there actually was a bomb. I did not see that coming, and I thought that all those policemen were dead. I was like, wow, they killed all the policemen, and then it goes back and it's a cartoon. It's like, oh, okay. It's all right.
That disappointed me.
Yeah, I thought it would have been fucking hilarious if they go back to the scene. It's just the walls are just bloody. There's like chunks of human flesh.
Limbs are falling from the sky.
Yeah.
You just see a man standing there with his spine sticking out.
Yeah. That guy has to go back to work the next day. The same day. He just bandaged his hands up. Bomb exploded in his face. And they're like, get back to work. That's why he's so crabby.
This is all the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like he had to go back to work the next day. They just wrapped his hands up and kept going.
They were like, take a shower, idiot.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think if you want to go commit a major crime, you go to Minnesota because they're police officers. They got them on traffic duty and bomb duty.
Yeah.
And there's no time off.
None.
There's none.
Hey, Sinbad chokes a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does in his first scene.
Yeah, he's ranting about Big Toy or something.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dad's bee shopping.
Also, did you notice who the actor was at this toy store?
Chris Parnell.
Parnell.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's his first acting role.
Mhm.
Yeah. Everyone points and laughs at them.
Yeah. And then he grabs him. He's like, shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. And they're like, oh, fuck. That's good stuff.
But then we get a montage of literally everyone just laughing at him.
Yeah.
Like he's like driving down the street and everyone just, it's like, what? Who would just point and laugh at him? Over
Not
a
me.
toy.
I'm scared.
These were sold out weeks ago. But
Yeah.
they have Booster all over the place.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
I like how everybody takes it out on Booster later. And they're like, fuck you, Booster. He's like, I'm just.
That was the part that made me laugh when all the kids jump on Booster and start beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
That
They
made
all-
me laugh.
They'll yell, "We don't want no Booster." And I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, am I watching Jingle All the Way or am I at a Trump rally?
Nice.
Very good.
Excellent.
Well, I guess a Booster would be for Ron DeSantis, wouldn't it? Because he wears the high heels.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
That was really good,
Bustier.
guys. What?
A Bustier.
Oh, that's not. That's not what I
Yeah,
thought you
that's a different
said.
thing. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
What about the Santa stuff?
It was
I kinda
there.
like the I like the like, hey, we could get you one of those dolls you want. And then like a cop's walking by and I forget what he says. But he's like, oh, okay, I could get that. They're like, yo, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's good stuff. And then chaos ensues. Does he get
mean-
that $300 back?
I have no idea.
There's something I wrote down. Like, he asked about the price. Like, hey, later. Now the
Yeah.
next scene, they're in his car, driving in a back alley Santa abortion clinic. Like,
Which means this guy just left work.
and you wouldn't
They
have
did.
asked the price somewhere in there. Like, hey, how much? No, not now. Later. Okay, here, get in my car. Let me drive you to some warehouse.
Yeah.
You would ask. Now, if you're trying to get a lady of the evening or drugs or a Turbo Man, you negotiate price beforehand.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's a rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake.
Well, you get the Big Show. You get Jim Belushi. You
When
get,
Jim Belushi's the best actor in your movie,
Yeah, not good.
you have a rough movie there, bro.
I thought Phil Hartman was the best actor.
No, he's the best part.
Yeah, best part. He's not. He's more of a comedic.
Phil Hartman's not acting here.
Yeah, it's Phil Hartman being Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman is being a live action Troy McClure,
Yeah.
just without the fish.
Yeah. I mean, I was surprised by how much I enjoyed this movie.
Jesus.
Now, did you like it just because he put his hands on a child?
No.
Give me that ball. Oh my god.
Oh, that part. That was pretty
Yeah.
funny. That was pretty funny though. No?
And when the guy says to him, this coming from a guy who assaulted a toddler for a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Funny stuff.
Okay. When these employees just threw the balls in the air,
Yeah.
that would have caused so many lawsuits.
Oh yeah.
That's what put KB Toys out of business.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
The best part of that is Sinbad gets tackled, and he's on the ground with about 6 people on top of him, and he goes, Rodney King, Rodney King.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because police brutality be shopping.
Nice.
He does that a few times in the movie, and it's
He
like,
does.
all right, dude.
And you know what? When he pulls the bomb out of the bag and he's like, "Don't shoot, I got a bomb," he would have been Swiss cheese.
That would have been it.
Oh yeah,
That's a black man.
absolutely. Oh, there are a lot of times in this movie.
In
it's like,
Minnesota.
In Minnesota. Yeah.
They would have been kneeling, but yeah, no, there are a lot of times in this movie they would have lit him up.
Now that's coffin, baby.
He would have been in a coffin.
Yeah,
Baby.
baby.
I don't know if Sinbad's lines were written or if they just like kind of let him go.
They let him go. I read that they were just like, "Do your thing."
Yeah.
Apparently, in most of the scenes with him and Arnold, Arnold is also just like doing his thing.
Rolling his
Oh.
eyes.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of Sinbad. I'm sorry. I know he's so much in this movie. It was not a fan.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not like cheering whenever he's on screen, but like, I think he did all right. I think he did all right here.
Things are going from Sinbad to sin worse.
Very good.
There we go.
Excellent.
All right. That's a norm
Excellent.
joke. That's a norm joke. Gotta give credit.
Myron blames him not getting a toy on him not being a billionaire. He's like, I didn't get that toy. My neighbor got the toy. Now he's a billionaire. It's like, what?
Yeah, he was saying a lot of just like nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
And then they shit on mailmen for no reason because, like, yeah, I don't want my son to wind up like you. It's like they make good money.
Mailman's an honest profession.
Yeah.
And they have him. They have him
that.
drinking hooch casually at a diner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. He just starts wasting time after failing at everything because he's just like, all right, I guess I'm not going to do anything productive. I'm just going to go into this diner and get a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Cool, dude.
He's missing the point. The whole, like, we all know what the message is. It's like, spend time with your family. Like, duh.
Yeah.
And he's like just doing anything but that. It's just like, even when he gives up getting the toys, like, no, let me go to the diner.
Yeah.
Like, go home. It's Christmas Eve, dude. Go home, you idiot.
Well, that's the thing. This guy never learns any lesson in this movie.
No, not at all.
And he doesn't mention, I don't know, conspiracy theory stuff. Does he even have a kid?
I think that's Ted's kid, actually.
It could be.
Although his wife is repulsed by Ted,
Yeah.
as we find out.
And Ted's like, come on, you're lucky to have me hitting on yous.
Yeah, and then she like spills the shit in his face, punches him or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, that didn't go how I thought it would.
And then later on, his kid's like, Dad, you smell like puke.
Yeah.
All right. I left at that too. Give me two genuine laughs in this movie then.
Yeah, I left a couple of times.
So by coincidence, this radio station is just, oh, by the way, we're giving away a Turbo Man. And they ask the easiest Christmas question ever.
Yes. Like somebody responded with oh shit, they were naming something completely.
Yes, don't say it because it's my trivia question later.
Oh shit. All right. I'll know it when you say it.
Yeah, I have a bunch of trivia. One you already ruined for all of us.
Oh, sorry.
Guys, don't fight. It's Christmas.
Oh, guy, you shook me out of it. They run to this radio station. These are the two stupidest people on the fucking planet.
I did like how visceral that scene is. Like, he's like, I know it. And then he kicks the door, the glass shatters. The guy's like, what the fuck? He grabs him by the collar. He's like, Connor Cupadonna Blitzen. It's like, fucking, it's hilarious. It's funny. Get off your high horses.
You know, the radio station is only 2 city blocks away.
Oh, how fortuitous!
And there's no traffic at all.
No.
There's no people or cars. Here you go.
I like how they're like the mailman's just committing felonies, just dropping mail, just throwing it out of the bag to lighten the load.
Both of these men should be in prison.
We're laughing talking about it, which means it's funny.
No, I'm having a good time talking to my friends.
Yeah, we're having fun.
You're making a lot of assumptions calling me a friend, Robbie.
Yeah, I know. I would never be friend with a man with a blue shirt.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
No, you were the best man at my wedding. We're good. What about the line that the guy in the booster costume says?
Yeah.
Like, about time you showed up. I'm sweating like a dog in a Chinese restaurant over here.
Yes, casual 90s racism.
Nice.
Yes, but also funny.
Oh, Robbie, I did not find that funny. Andy, I did not find that funny.
Here's the thing.
I'm a bad guy.
It's not that you're a bad guy. It's just lazy. It's a joke that, like, oh, ha, 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 dogs and cats in Chinese restaurants. Ha, 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 ha. It's a joke that when I heard it the first time in 1999 as a 10-year-old, I laughed. But then when you realize that they used it throughout media since the 40s, you stop laughing at it.
Robbie, your story's not lining up. Because
Why?
you said you saw this in theaters, which
Yes.
came out in 1996.
Andy,
and then you're
but
telling
the-
me the first time you heard this line was in
Okay,
1999?
That's
Robbie,
okay.
get your
that's fair.
goddamn story straight.
Well, hold on. The movie theater in Seaford is generally a few years behind. If you want to go to the Seaford Cineplex, I think they're playing
Yeah.
the Impractical Joker movie right now.
Holy shit.
3 Long Island boys.
For $6.
Yeah, you get your Dairy Barn and your All American. You go to the movies.
Did you guys see how Ted signed the Turbo Man to his son? From me, your loving father. That was probably my biggest laugh in the movie. It's
That's
just the
funny.
fact that this guy is actually such a prick.
What about when that weird scene where Arnold's like, I'm gonna break into Ted's house and I'm gonna take his doll. Right, so he breaks in, and then the reindeer's like, no, buddy, I'm gonna fuck you up. And he fights the reindeer, and it knocks off the head of some biblical figure.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget what the biblical figure's name is, but Ted says it.
Jesus.
Nope. It was because it wasn't a baby.
No, it was I don't know. He was like, he looked at the head in the fire.
Maritol.
He was like, Ezekiel, no. Like, I just thought that was very funny. I can't remember the name, but it was funny.
Well, also, you notice the reindeer let out a human groan after Howard punched it.
He did just
It
he
did.
did straight up crack that reindeer. He was like, I'm done fighting. Crack.
And then the reindeer goes, "Ugh."
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like,
Busted my nose, brother.
I'm no animal. Oh shit, he's Hulk Hogan.
You got me leaking all over my Timbs, brother.
Let me tell you something about Christmas, brother.
I don't want my daughter bringing those guys home for Christmas, brother.
I mean, now that's a different guy, Hulk Hogan and Terry Bollea.
Oh, you're right. You're
Another-
right. Hulk Hogan has a 10-inch penis.
Hulk-
Terry Bollea doesn't.
Terry Bollea, 6-inch penis. Hulk Hogan, 9-inch penis. Peter Steele, 10-inch penis.
Terry Bollea doesn't eat pork. Hulk Hogan, too much pork.
How about when he gets dressed up as Turbo Man, right? And he gets on the float, and he's pointing to Jamie, and he says, they happen to turn his mic on at this exact moment.
Jamie.
Jamie. And then the mom's just like, go ahead. He's like, how does this strange man know your son's name? And you're just being like, yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Go over that. Well, that's the thing. At that point, I thought she knew. Like, she
Yeah.
realized.
They
I
show
know.
that she does not.
I
Not even when
know.
he's right fucking in front of her, and he's like, "Yes, it's me. I'm Turbo Man," and she's like, "Oh, everybody says Turbo." No, it's just your husband.
That's right. Turbo Man was always Austrian.
Yeah, Turbo Man.
When I
Oh.
first watched this movie, I was like, oh, well, she has to know it's him. And then I watched it
Yeah, I
last
thought
night. I'm
too.
like, she has no idea. Mrs. Tom Hanks does not know what's happening.
Oh, clearly the Minnesotan born Howard Langston.
Yeah,
Jamie. Yeah, but yeah, no, that was very convenient that he yells it as the sound guy is boosting his microphone.
yeah, and they do have like a vocoder kind of thing going on.
But it does
But
nothing.
Still, it doesn't hide an accent. Like, he's the only Austrian man in Minnesota.
Yeah. It's like if Bruce Wayne wore a clear mask.
Yeah. Yeah. And then afterwards, after he saves the day, the wife is like, she sees it's him, and she's like, Howard? And then
she's getting all
and then-
hot and
but she's
bothered.
like, yeah, she's like, wear that shit in the bedroom.
Ooh.
And he's like, I'll take you to Turbo Town. There's a line
It's
that they
turbo
cut out.
time.
It's Turbo time.
That's what he says as he climaxes.
Yeah, and she's like, wow, that was fast. Wow.
I heard he then got into male prostitution because he'd tell everybody, "You're my number one customer."
Do you think if he's wearing the suit while he does it, he would hit the jetpacks and then he's just ramming into the headboard with her?
She's like, wow, my cervix is dust.
He yells, "It's turbo time!" as he's about to come.
Yeah, it's summertime, but he yells as he's just blasting a corpse because she died a while
Yeah,
ago.
she's well dead.
She's dead. Yeah.
Ted offers Liz non-alcoholic eggnog, and I believe Ted that there's not alcohol in there, but there's definitely Rohypnol in there.
100%.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Robbie's favorite.
Yep. I take it all the
Mhm.
time.
Oh,
Helps me sleep.
I was calling you a predator.
I've never seen The Predator.
Oh, Arnold's in it.
Oh,
You should check it
Good
out.
movie.
It is a good movie.
Predator all the way.
Yeah.
Predators be shopping.
I would love Chris Hansen to say that on one of his shows. Like when one of the predators show up with a bag for the decoy and he goes, "Predators be shopping." I listen to Chris Hansen's podcast a lot.
brings you back
It does.
to those
Back when I
times
was-
when
yeah,
you were
First
back
episode
on his
was shot
show.
on Long Island.
It was Bethpage.
Bethpage.
Oh.
And you know what I found out? There's only one arrest made on that episode.
Hmm.
And it was a firefighter
Hmm.
because he was heinous.
Hmm.
Wait, why aren't there only like why?
Because in the first two sting operations they didn't work with police.
Oh.
And
yeah.
there are jurisdictions in the country that will straight up, like, if you run a private sting operation, the police will be like, there's nothing we're going to do with this.
That
Wow.
seems more like a Suffolk County thing than a Nassau County thing. Long Island.
But it's all
Alright.
it's about the country. Yeah, that they'll do that.
Hmm.
I watch a few too many predator catchers.
Well, too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a suspicious amount.
A little sus there, Robbie. Doing homework.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Who I'm
what
gonna
not to
go
do.
after. Oh.
Oh my god.
Now that I've said that, if anything happens to anyone on any predator catching channel, I'm gonna get arrested. Awesome, great.
Yeah, but if you do take him out, you're doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm doing the Megazord's work.
The Megazord's work. You're fighting a giant kaiju. So, you know, then I like how at the end of the movie, like he's like, "It's me, I'm Turbo Man," and Jamie's like, "Wow, Dad, this is so cool." He gives him the doll, and he gives the doll to Sinbad, and he's still confused about it. Like Arnold's still like, "But Jamie, why did you do that? I went through all this work and I got you the doll, and then you gave it away." He's like, "Dad, for the love of fucking Christ, I just wanted you. I didn't want the fucking doll. I wanted you to spend time with me, you fucking idiot." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted the doll. I don't know."
He went,
think you
"Dad,
learned my lesson."
you could call me Mariah Carey because all I want for Christmas is you."
There we go.
He goes, "Is dun, 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 dun," and he's like, "Yeah." You know, he hits the fucking whistle note
He bleeds from his throat.
like Blaze Bailey.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's also unclear if Sinbad goes to jail at this point or if they kind of just let him go.
Oh, they
I
arrested
don't know.
him.
He assaulted a child.
Well, because I knew, like what we talked about before, how there was really no script for him. They kind of just let him go free range.
Yeah.
This was the fourth child actor they had to use, and that fight scene on the building, he kept killing the kids.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
That's improv.
That's improv, baby.
That's improv, baby.
Mr. Sinbad, I'm falling. Yes, and kids be plummeting to their death.
Nice.
Did you guys turn this movie off once the credits started?
No.
Yes.
So you missed the stinger scene?
Yeah.
It
With-
said at the bottom, it said skip credits. I was like,
Yeah.
what is this, Marvel? I clicked
Yeah.
it. And then like he's putting the star on the tree and they're all a big happy family. And then she's like, wow, all this crazy stuff that happened for you, you know, to get Jamie what he wanted. Makes me think, what did you get me? And then it's like fucking zooms into his face. He's like, oh shit. And that's the end of the movie.
I've done nothing for Christmas this year.
Yeah. I thought that was actually pretty funny.
At least you got to pave a way for Jingle All the Way too.
Yeah, with
Larry the Cable Guy.
Cable guy. Yeah.
And
Um.
Santino Marella,
Yep. I have it written down.
which we'll do next year, Andy. Don't worry.
That sucks. I don't wanna
I'm
do that.
sure it. Honestly, that's probably worse than this.
Yeah, and I like this.
I would assume the sequel's really bad.
Yeah,
Considering it was like almost 20 years later,
yeah, that rarely works.
and it was a WWE production.
Really?
Yeah.
And they got Larry the Cable Guy.
And
Yep.
it's not even peak Larry the Cable Guy. It's Larry the Cable Guy on the downfall.
Gator
Yeah, Larry
Dan.
the Cable Guy peaked the minute he showed up, and
here's
everything
your
since
sign.
then has been going down.
Yep.
You ever hear him talk? Like for
Well-
real?
Oh, Dan?
Yeah, Dan the comedian.
Yeah, no. I've never heard him
He-
just talk.
Oh
He
yeah,
just talks like a
Yeah.
regular dude.
He's a regular dude.
I'd imagine.
That's crazy.
It's like, you ever hear Michael Jackson's real voice?
Yeah, that's
Much
crazy
deeper.
too.
Yeah.
That's insane. Why are you doing that? It's weird.
I don't know.
More so Michael Jackson. Like, why are
Yep.
you speaking that way?
Big fan of his work.
Literally
Not so much the music.
freaking everyone out. Like he not so much the music. Like you're freaking everyone out. Like, hey, let's go. Like, what do you do? That's so weird. That's so fucking weird.
He has a voice that only Gary Glitter could love.
Yeah. And aspire to.
we've hit R. Kelly, Gary Glitter, and Michael Jackson all in this
I
episode.
feel like they got it coming. I feel like they got it
Yeah.
coming. They're not good people.
Yeah.
They're Robbie's idols, though.
Very good. Very good. Should we go to Letterboxd?
I think we should. I think our scores are going to be vastly different.
Our scores are going to be vastly different.
I would go 2.5 for this.
That's way too high.
Okay, where are you going?
I was going to go 1.5.
Meet me in the middle.
I'll give you 2.
Okay.
I'll give you 2. I feel
Just no.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this.
I could tell. I gave it 2. The only thing that was bringing it up past a 1 was Phil Hartman.
I liked Arnold in this.
Okay. So you like him better in this than you did in Terminator?
No. Who said
That's
that?
what you said. That's what you said.
No.
So you think
No.
that Jingle All the Way is better than the Terminator?
No. Previous episode, check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think Jingle All the Way is better than Terminator 2?
No.
That's what you're saying.
No, that's what you're saying. You're
Shub,
saying
shub,
that.
shub, shub, shub.
All right. Well, you have any questions?
I have 3 questions.
All right. Well, questions are questions that we might ask about plot holes in the movie, or just questions that maybe weren't answered by the movie.
Plot holes and Bob Doles.
Yep.
It was 96. It works.
Yeah,
It
I
does.
guess.
That's yeah, that was the Bob Dole, Ross Perot, Will
Yeah,
Clinton.
yes, it was.
Right?
Ross Perot.
Ross
Yep.
Perot.
How long was this Christmas Eve? Because during the montage, they show the clock passing for hours.
Yeah, and it's daylight the whole time.
Yeah.
Where was this filmed? Alaska?
This is actually the sequel to 30 Days of Night.
There.
Previous episode.
Yeah, check that out. Is now Bring Us a Figgy Pudding actually a part of We Wish You a Merry Christmas?
Yeah.
Because they hang on that line for like 12 minutes.
Yeah, I noticed that too, but they absolutely do sing about figgy pudding.
Really?
lot
Now-
of figgy pudding.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I remember on the Muppets version of it, they go, now bring us some figgy pudding. And Miss Piggy said, piggy pudding. And they said, no, figgy pudding, you fat fuck.
They said fat fuck on the Muppets.
No, they didn't. They didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
No, I made that last part up.
Oh, if you watch it on HBO Max.
Yes.
Ah, yes. You get the uncut version.
God, I wish I didn't say anything.
I'm bringing it up now. Hey, Ted. Nobody was home or inside the house. Why was your fireplace going?
That is dangerous.
Yeah,
Maybe the
Can't-
reindeer did it.
I don't think so.
He's
I
like, "Oh, it's
think
a little chilly.
I think ever since his wife left him, he's been depressed and he's trying to commit insurance fraud by burning down his house.
The last thing she did before she left the house was light the fire, and he does not want that fire to go out.
He doesn't have the
Oh,
heart to put
no.
it out. Yeah.
Don't want that fire to go out, brother.
Why do those super suits work? What's the point of making working super suits for that parade?
I guess they were supposed to be like a planned stunt.
But this guy had military grade, like the military doesn't even have jetpacks.
Yeah, that's true. That's I didn't realize that this was like it's like a live action cartoon. I didn't realize that until the bomb exploded and everybody was fine. I was like,
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna get a little crazy.
Yeah, all the costumes did stuff like the big fight scene. It all worked out except for Booster. They just kind of like throw Booster on the ground and then the kids beat him up.
And the people killed him.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Booster.
like all the kids, like nobody likes you, Booster. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking, am I watching Jingle All the Way or am I at a Trump rally?
Oh man, the joke's so nice. You said it twice.
I may or may not say it a third time.
I hope you do.
Awesome.
It gets funnier.
I have 3 trivias.
I have five.
No, wait, I have 4 trivias. I lied.
Now he's lying. Now
I'm
he's
a
lying.
liar. I'm a lying piece of crap.
Okay.
Pat, do you have any trivia?
Yes, I have 5.
Oh shit.
fuck.
All right, Pat,
Yeah.
you go first then.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I was thinking that there'd be repeats. All right.
So Pat's like, I don't have 5. I don't have 5.
Who plays the main cat? No. The bottle of hooch that Jamie is shown drinking is called A. Old Hempstead, B. Old Amityville, C. Old Babylon, or D. Old Wyandanch.
And
Rob.
Old Babylon.
Incorrect.
Damn.
Rob, it's Old Homestead.
Yeah, Hempstead.
All right, I'll go next. Who was the first choice to play Myron? Was it Eddie Murphy, Danny DeVito, Joe Pesci, or Jim Carrey?
Rob.
Edward
Murphy.
Incorrect.
Bullshit.
Joe Pesci.
Correct.
What color belt did Howard see his son Jamie receive? Andy already answered this before, so just say it.
Yeah.
Green? No, yellow.
You got it wrong. That's
Yellow.
wrong. You said green. You're wrong, Pat. You can guess now.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Hey, Pat got it right. Well done, Pat.
Damn
it. Damn it.
Andy, are you Mama Cass? Because you're fucking choking.
Yeah, eat that ham, you dirty pig.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. All right, Pat.
How much money did Arnold make for this film? 5 million,
Andy.
10 million, 20 million, or 30 million?
Andy.
20 million.
Andy
Correct.
Wilson. Yes.
My God. That's too much for this.
It's just enough, Robbie.
Okay.
He was the biggest star in the world.
That's fair. No, that's a fair point.
Who was considered for the role of Howard? Was it Tim Allen, Jim Carrey, Sylvester Stallone, or Eddie Murphy?
Howard the Duck?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's just Seth Green. Rob.
And
Tim Allen.
Yes, I said Andy.
Yeah, I noticed that. Was it Tim Allen?
It was Tim Allen. Yeah. I could see why he'd turn it down. He's like, I'm already fucking.
I'm already
Santa
Santa Claus.
Claus. Yeah, like.
Cocaine.
How many phrases does the Turbo Man action figure have? 5, 6, 7, or 8?
Pat, go, Pat.
Yeah, go for it, Pat.
5.
It is 5, yeah.
Wow. What superhero is Turbo Man's costume modeled after? Is it Mr. Terrific, Mr. Miracle, The Flash, or Flash Gordon?
Rob. The Flash?
Correct.
Yeah.
Done it.
But you skipped over Pat. Well done, Andy.
Hmm?
It's your question.
Huh?
What school does Jamie go to? Hawk Heights, Eagle Nest, Falcon Heights, Minnesota Public School.
Rob. Minnesota Public School.
Incorrect.
Damn it!
Oh shit.
I was really hoping it was just going to be Minnesota Public School.
Falcon Heights?
Falcon Heights, correct.
Hell yeah.
Brother. Falcon Heights, brother. 1996, also the year that NWO debuted.
That is true.
Hmm.
Who's going to be the third man?
Whose side is he on? Oh, God.
Andy has no idea what we're talking about.
I don't.
But whose side is he on?
Hey, yo.
Turning
At the
heel.
radio- Go ahead.
Oh, heels be shopping?
Very good. I have one more question. At the radio station, one of the callers references what group? The Beatles, the Three Stooges, Monty Python, the Jackson 5.
Andy.
Andy.
The Jackson 5.
It is, yeah.
Now I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah, I'm out of questions, so you guys go
Okay.
back and forth now.
I got
I
one
have-
left.
I also have one more.
This is bullshit.
Okay, what was Turbo Man originally going to be named?
Mm-hmm.
Speedy Steven. Speedy Steven with a PH. Fast Freddy. Turbo Tom. Carl Quick. G-Force Jerry. Or Lightning Larry.
My partner calls me Rapid Rob.
I am premature Pat
Nice.
from
From
Coming Quick.
yes. I'm Ass Play Andy.
Very good.
That would be Turbo Tom.
That is correct.
Holy shit. Turbo Man is much better than Turbo Tom.
I like G-Force Jerry.
But that seems cool.
G-Spot Jerry.
Yeah,
Can't find
G-Spot
it.
Jerry.
That action figure
Yeah.
you can't find.
That action figure's a myth.
It's a straight up myth. That
Doesn't
shit ain't real.
exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Invented by Big Vibrator.
By big woman.
Just to make us work harder.
Yeah.
Snoo.
Snoo.
What doesn't the reindeer like about Howard? His accent, his smile, his hair, his aftershave.
Rob,
Andy.
his aftershave, and also the fact that he commits animal abuse by giving him beer.
There it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not the most abusive thing he does. He punches it in the face.
I mean, in fairness, you punched in the face when it was charging him. If an animal's charging you,
for animal abuse.
yeah, he's an animal lawyer. He was an animal
Yeah.
DA.
Yeah.
The district animal.
Nice.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you.
Robbie, I wrote a song.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Did you forget?
I also wrote a song. I also wrote a
okay.
song.
Okay.
And I have a pick to flip to determine who goes first.
All right. I say you flip that shit.
Okay. Call it.
Heads.
It's tails.
Fuck you.
Coins be flipping.
I'm going to go first. My song's long. My song's almost 5 minutes long.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that long until I was listening back to it today. So my song was originally going to be called It's Turbo Time, but then I was texting Andy before and I changed the name of it because I liked the joke of calling it Reindeer on Parade.
I like it.
And the name doesn't make sense. It's not like it's a parody in any way of Bulls on Parade.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
music is
I was
not
gonna
similar. Yeah, it's not in any way. So anyway, here's my song. It's called Reindeer on Parade, and there are a lot of horns and stuff. go to the toy store. Gotta have a chance. Gotta jump in the ball pit. Fly by the seat of my pants. Gotta be on time. Gotta make it to that parade. Turbo Man is gonna be there. It's a promise that I made. I'll put on the suit. Dementor's on his way. I will fly up in the sky, come down and save the day. Then I'll see my son. Let him know I'm here. He'll get that Turbo Man and that holiday cheer. I'll get Turbo Man, flying into the sky. I'll get Turbo Man, 'cause it's Turbo time. That was my song, Reindeer on Parade.
That was very good.
I
Thank
like
you.
it. Very good.
Thanks.
Yeah, I like the guitar and the horns and
Uh-huh.
doing harmonies and stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, that was the big focus while I was recording it. And then I started running out of time as I got to the chorus. And then I was like, good thing auto-tune works.
I think it's chorus.
Very, very good.
Thank you.
I do enjoy your songs. I find them very catchy. Then I'm humming
Thanks.
them and then I hate it. So
that's the point.
Yep.
That's the point of music. It's funny because when I listen back to it, I kind of hear it from the perspective of the actual character of the Dementor trying to beat Turbo Man. Like he'll get Turbo Man.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's kind of just from the perspective of two men trying to get a toy.
That's the movie.
Yep. So yeah, Andy, tell us about your song.
My song is called Number One Customer. Number One Customer. And I went kind of hard. I feel like I hadn't written like a real like heavy song in a while. Since Halloween. Spooked Out of My Jorts October.
Very good. Very good.
So
Get it fucking right.
sorry. So I, went drop diggity D on this one, as Robbie loves. And after I'm gonna give fair warning. After the first chorus in the second verse, I speed up to like triple the speed of the first verse and never look back. So
Okay.
it wasn't on purpose, but it happened. And I said, I ain't re-recording that. That shit is hard. So check it out. It's called Number One Customer. That's my song, Number One Customer.
I like that. I like the ending.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that, to be honest.
I dug it.
Like, let's fucking see what happens.
I like
I
it,
was
man.
ki-
I'm
I was-
headbanging over here.
Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
I was expecting to start rapping over the end of it. I don't know why.
I don't know why I thought let me just play as fast as I can and just see what happens. And a little too fast, to be honest, because that second verse, like as I played the guitar to it, I was like, that's way too fast. Like my wrist was like, brrr. I was like, I actually can't play this very well. So I had to like snip snap and then
You had to give it a vasectomy?
yeah.
Snip, snap, snip, snap. Sound like you were going for like a Like in the beginning part, I was like, all right, it's like a Judas Priest, King Diamond type feel. Then I was like, man, it's like
Yeah.
an early thrash, like a Suicidal Tendency. And at the end, it's straight up like alternative metal, hard rock.
Yeah, I don't. I've never listened to Suicidal Tendencies, but I hear a lot about them.
King Diamond, more like Queen Emerald.
Very good.
Mm.
Yeah, I had the stank face on as I was doing the chorus. Just like a bam, bam, I was just like, oh, fuck. Yeah, fuck.
I'm gonna
nut. I'm about to fucking nut.
It's turbo time.
Fucking turbo top, brother. But, yeah, I don't know. I was like, I've been doing a lot of songwriting and not a lot of fucking rocking. So let me get some fucking rock and roll.
Yeah, Socks and Souls, my favorite website.
Weird. Robin's got a fetish. Well, yeah, it's about, how he's just blind to what his kid is asking from him. He's like, Dad, you're never around. He's like, I'll get you the doll. He's like, it's not what I said. It's not what I said, Dad. But yeah, that's it. That's my song.
Like it. Two songs.
I enjoyed both of them.
Wow.
Thanks, Pat.
Two thongs. I'm wearing two thongs right now.
Oh boy, are they both turned the same way, or is one like backwards?
One's backwards.
Smart.
Yeah,
so it's like wearing a full pair of underwear.
Kind of. It's kind of like one of them is like kind of cutting my balls. Like one ball's on the other side, one ball's on.
All right.
One ball on each side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So this episode,
doctor's orders, Robbie.
Balls be sacking.
Yeah,
balls be sacking. My doctor's not a real doctor. He was just like, "Yo, where these two thongs?" And I was like, "All right."
Yeah, I guess if you want to.
Whatever you say, doctor. He's like, "I'm not a doctor." I was like, "I didn't hear that." So it's just a weird thing I like to do.
All right, Pat. Thank you so much for being here. Let's do a little elevator pitch. Tell the audience where they can find you and anything you got going on.
Elevate me. You can find me on the Instagrams. My handle is Dunzig, Dunnzig, like nice. Danzig. Yep. I hate myself. Starting next year, January 2024, I will be producing comedy shows out of the Alibi. That's in Farmingdale.
Awesome.
So I'll be producing a monthly show. First one is January 5th. That's a Friday. Second is January the 13th, also at Alibi.
Mark your calendars.
Mark them calendars.
Nice. January 5th, that's the day before Rob's favorite day.
Very good.
Yeah, that was just the beginning. That's what Rob always says.
Yep.
I've heard him say that. Because I remember that character, Booster. And they're like, we don't like you, Booster. And I'm thinking, am I watching Jingle All the Way? Or am I at the Insurrection?
Wait, do you mean the WWF pay-per-view Insurrection?
What was it called? I don't remember. Unforgiven. Unforgiven 2 by Metallica. January 6th.
This is for no one. This is for no one anymore.
This is for us, Andy. We're having a good time.
That's true. I am laughing. That's true.
You're Unforgiven 2.
That's the chorus. That's good stuff. Well, you can find our music on Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, wherever you get your music. You type in TheRoyds, and you'll find 2 albums and a Christmas song. Speaking of Christmas song, you go to YouTube, and you type in "Christmas is Canceled" by TheRoyds, or you just type in TheRoyds, and you'll probably see it.
Yeah, TheRoydsBand on YouTube.
Yeah. We have a full music video for our Christmas song, and it's a lot of fun. You should check it out.
Ooh, fun.
I agree.
Also, for our podcast songs, you go to TheRoyds.bandcamp.com, and you'll find the plethora of songs that Robbie and I and some guests have written about various movies.
This is episode 86, so
yeah.
There's a lot of songs.
Also, check out the backlog of episodes.
True.
Check that out.
Check out your backlog.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I've had to take a backlog since trivia.
Robbie, what about the socials?
Excellent question. You go to Instagram, you go to Twitter or X, you go to Threads, you go to TikTok, you go to YouTube, you type in the Royds Band, and you're going to see our pretty little faces. You could also send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. Any thoughts you might have, any suggestions, any critiques of Andy?
Just Andy.
Yeah, just,
Okay.
my ego can't handle it. You're a much stronger man than I am. And if you're listening on YouTube, leave a little comment, 5-star review, subscribe. But wherever you're listening, give a 5-star review and leave a little rating. You can write whatever you want. Just give us 5 stars.
Yeah. Tell your friends. Word of mouth is important. Word of mouse is also
Oh,
important.
very good.
Squeak,
word,
squeak.
Word of blouse. Word of Klaus.
Word of grouse.
Word of mouse.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so tell your friends, and thanks again for listening.
Word
We
of
really appreciate
souse.
Nice.
you. Oh boy, Robbie, what do we got going on next week?
That is a great question.
Isn't it just?
Yes. That's what I said. Okay. So next week, we're doing a Muppet Christmas Carol.
A Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Mark your goddamn calendar, brother.
Brother.
Talking to the listener.
Oh.
Mark your fucking calendar.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a doozy.
Don't
It will.
work yourself into a shoot, brother.
Your brother Jack.
Michael Caine absolutely tearing it up in that movie.
Oh, absolutely. He's awesome.
Excellent. Mhm.
Well, Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat. Thanks for being here, Pat.
Hey, thanks for having me, boys. I had a lot of fun. Great episode. I'm a big fan and made a new friend today, Andy. It's the Christmas season.
Well, thank you for joining us. I had a great time.
Cool, man. Thank you.
Yes. And as always, as always, you should always follow Pat on all the social medias.
Of course.
And go to his shows that he's going to be producing at Alibi in Farmingdale. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye and Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
But mostly bye.